Hello, I did the project about Besiktas, a club in Turkey, and I'm gonna speak a little bit about why I chose Besiktas and the significance of the club in Turkish Super League. So Besiktas is a team that was founded in 1902, and this team is currently one of the biggest teams in Turkey. They're second overall just to Galatasaray, and they have a huge rivalry between them and Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce is also a huge team, if you know. Fenerbahce is the team that Ozil played at, a prominent player who played in Arsenal, played in Real Madrid. So Besiktas, the club, is the reason it's really loved and it's from Istanbul is because they don't have the same financial power as Galatasaray, but they figure out how to compete year after year. And they're also one of the most historic clubs in terms of their fan base. Their fan base is said to be their ultras. So their ultras is what I researched is their ultras is almost like or really obviously ultras in any country for any team is like a group, but their ultras is almost like a cult movement almost. They're so tight knit and they're so over the board that they've even had so many games where they weren't allowed to go to the opposing team stadium, or it was very limited tickets because they were just so crazy. Even from my research looking at some of the games, they get so rowdy that it's even past from what I've seen in different European countries, especially where they're playing their biggest rivalry in Fenerbahce. The other thing I realized was the team was founded in 1902. It's crazy to see how much all the Turkish historic sequences had to do with it in terms of the Ottoman Empire and before that the Byzantine Empire, and how all of that kind of weighed into the different Turkish supporters and who supports who. Also, like which people like which teams and stuff like that is really dependent on that. So I kind of did some research on how far back you can go and see why teams like different players. I mean, people like different teams and different players and stuff like that. There's also a religious divide in Turkey that I kind of noticed and hinted at when I was talking about, because it really is crazy to see.